thing I really love about Toastmaster, we got to hear many different people all walks of life, and each one actually a unique color. And now we get to hear another color from the north of Vietnam. I really admire this man with a British accent. I really love that. And today, he's bringing to the stage of our show meeting. The Toastmaster wants you with a speech title, What's Really Matter? What's Really Matter? By Toastmaster Thieu.
Okay. What's the matter?
As a Toastmaster, I believe we all need to do two things consistently. The first one is loving, the second one is learning. Both of them is my passion, but since so many years, there's two persons who was fallen in love with it. The first person is my dad, and the second person is my mom. So let's talk about learning. So I believe that we all have protection, we all have something to learn. And is that what we already know? Is that really matter? Fellow Toastmaster? And for first time, the first lesson came from me when I was 16 years old. I was in high school and just studied really hard. And I managed myself to win the first place in the mathematics competition. And after won the contest, the people start to rank me up higher than who am I. Some of my men call me champion. I say, no, I'm not that. And then the teacher said, learn from him. And when all the girls say, no, you are so smart. I said, no, but it feels right. And from that time, I couldn't handle myself. I surrendered the feeling. It just feels so good. And so I have a plan. I say, what the smart man want to do? So I say, okay, let's enjoy life. So I studied lab, and then I spent all of my time playing game. And did you notice that when you think you're smart, you think about what you already know? And so when my father asked me, why don't you do homework? I say, I already know. And when my friends say, why don't you listen to the teacher? I say, I already know. And it didn't take me too long. After 6 months, I got 5 in maths that never happened before. In that moment, one sentence is the smartest sentence I ever said in my whole life. You get what the sentence is? Yeah, exactly. I'm so stupid. So when you think you're stupid, that means you know how much you don't know. And you start improving. You start learning. You start listening. And after I think, oh, how stupid am I? That time I was stupid, but I know, I knew I'm stupid. That's the first level. And I start learning, start improving, and finally I got to the college. So it's not about what you know, it's about what you don't know. That really matters. And the second story is when I was in the room with my friend. And as you know, 5 years ago I was studying really hard because it's one of my passion. And I really hate someone compare me with the other guy. And one day I was reading English out loud, and one of my friends sitting beside me, he was sitting, listening, and suffering. And so suddenly he gave me the comment. He said, I don't think your English is as good as your roommate. Do you know what did I feel? I think someone needs to be killed. At first, we all know that anger is bad. We all know. The anger will bad for your health and yourself. We all know that, but why we still couldn't handle yourself? Like, get away from the anger. And that time, all the anger filled up myself. And I couldn't do anything that day. I couldn't eat or sleep. So finally, I come out and ask the person, I think I trusted the most, one of my friends, and he had a deep understanding about anger. And I asked him, like, why did I know about anger is bad? Why I couldn't handle myself? And when he came to me and explained to me, it's not about what you know. It's about what you understand. And he said, let's talk about your friend. Why did he say that thing? Do you know why? Did he say that thing is the right thing? Did he say that thing is the right thing? Take to him and let's take it as the motivation and improve yourself. If it's wrong, forget about it. I said, yeah, that's right. I was so stupid. That time I will take, and of course my friend just want to help me in a painful way. So I take that like a motivation and study harder and become better. And finally, the most important thing, I believe, because we all think that great aim of learning is knowledge, but it's not. I have an uncle, and when I was sick, he decided to build a new house, and he dug all the ground out. And finally, when he struck the spade in the ground, he hit something solid. Wow, something solid. And suddenly I heard his shouting, "Everyone, come here!" And when he take out 4 chests. I said, let open it. So when we open it, and you know what inside? Actually, it's everything. So when he opened it, a lot of coin inside, but it's that old and out of use. So he was disappointed, but he told me one sentence that I always remember for the rest of my life. He said, remember that everything you don't use, you will lose. Remember that, to imagine that a man, he spent the rest of his life trying to save money, and finally the money here is out of you. So let me ask a question. How many of you don't put what you know into action? How many of you to save it and bury it and put it inside the chest and put it down the ground? The great aim of knowledge, the great aim of learning is not knowledge, but is action. So that's 3 challenges. It's my mentor asked me, and so I ask you for today. The 3 challenges I want to take every single day. The first one, every single day, read the right book, talk with the right people, and do the right thing. And what you know, it is not really matter. Keep learning and keep improving. Thank you.
So that's a very unique and very powerful speech about the way we look at things that really matter